All right, everybody, welcome back to our second match of the night. We have 2 courts going. We're going to introduce our players here. I mean, Jay, this is really our premier match, I think, of the night. I think we're going to break the internet here with this matchup. We have 3 players that are fighting for a national title this weekend, and we have Vlatko. All right, I'm done. That's all I wanted to say for the night.
Wait, who's the fourth? They look like a father-son duo, Vlatko and Tomas.
That's so true. I saw them eating soup together by the little cafeteria area, and it was very cozy and quaint.
That's amazing.
Do you want to talk about the 4 players that we have? Because this is going to be an awesome match.
Absolutely. We have the 10-time champion, Vlatko Matchstick.
Nice.
Director of Racket Sports at Borough Country Club. His partner on the, I think he's playing the outside. Yes, outside. Tomas Christian, Director of Rackets at Beacon Hill Club. He's going into nationals with partner Drew Broderick, 4-time national champ as the 6th seed. If things go according to plan, they're set to face Johan Duran and Steven Mitchell in the quarters. Which should be an exciting matchup. On their semi will be Adam Morgan and Graham McNerney. They're on the bottom half of the draw.
Yep.
Over on the other side, we have, on the outside, Eric West out of Cincinnati, Ohio, special guest tonight. He's the 5th seed with partner Tyler Frazier, also out of Cincinnati. They're set to have the 9th seed in the quarters and the 3 seed Nunez Powers in the semis. And on the deuce side, I will say adopted daughter of Philly, 3-time national champion, Macy Elliott. She is director of rackets out of Rolling Hills Club in Connecticut. It's funny, he kind of knew that was coming.
And she just gave Tomas a look.
She was like, "What the hell, dude?" She was like, "That was cute."
Yep.
Anyway, it's kind of, this will be fun. We have a mixed team against a male team. Macy, obviously, arguably the best player in the country.
Yep.
So it should be interesting to see. I mean, we have the lefty-righty, so you'll see a lot of balls out the backcourt, which will be great practice for her. You know, Tomas is playing with a lefty, which is great practice for him at the net.
Yeah.
And Eric, him and Tyler tend to switch sides here and there, but he generally plays the deuce with Tyler.
Yep.
Tyler's an outside guy. Anyway, they should be fun. Obviously, Eric West, extremely explosive player.
Yep.
Loves to play fast.
He's going to make that most of the night, so he's just getting started with that backhand.
Yep. I had a chance to chat with him before the match, and you know, we talked about the draw, we talked about the tournament, we talked about their game style. You know, at nationals, there's teams that, you know, like to play slow. Tomas and Drew, as an example, you know, Alvia and Jose are playing slow, winning slow. Graham and Adam are playing slow.
Yep.
And they're the teams that like to play fast. Him and Tyler like to play fast. Johan and Steven like to play fast. Mark and Guillermo like to play fast. That being said, I think Eric and Tyler are probably the one team out of those quote-unquote fast teams that could play slow. That was a little filthy. Vlatko looking like a 55 PTI on that one.
I think it hit a seam, right, Jay?
It definitely did a seam. By the way, all love to the 55 PTIs. There's the one that make paddle.
I agree.
I'll be intrigued to see if Macy can handle the drives from the guys. That's the only thing I'll be interested to see. You know, Vlatko doesn't have this incredible spin that could end points. Tomas does. I want to see if she can defend that. We saw her probably in one of the Philly Cups. She was playing against Jeremiah and I forget who, but she played with Tomas. She didn't play with anybody that maybe had spin that could end points.
Yeah, it's a great point, Jay. I think, yeah, she's going to be able to clearly handle her own in the majority of the things that Tomas and Blanco can kind of tee up. But it'll be interesting to see. She's got great hands at the net. I mean, it's pretty clear that her biggest weapon is the two-handed backhand from the baseline, we think, yeah?
Yep, definitely.
And yeah, I really like the lefty-lefty matchup too. This is a lot of fun. And, you know, disclaimer, I opened with a dig on Blanco. Blanco and his regular partner, Scott Falatek, have been top 10 in the country, so that was really just a joke. He's a very, very good player.
No, it wasn't. Okay. No, he's awesome.
Oh,
Legend in the area. Former top 10 team with Scotty, so
Yep.
all respect to them. They're still grinding, still playing. They love the sport. They've actually done a lot for the sport in our area, so it's cool to see him still grinding and getting far in tournaments and competing.
Yeah, Vlaco's going to have to, you know, for all our listeners at home, you have to really think about where are your opponent's best shots, right? I mean, paddle's it's really a game of chess more than checkers. So where are your opponent's best shots? And the goal is to not hit it there. So, I mean, both Macy and Eric have, you know, arguably two of the best backhands, you know, in their sport. Good try.
It's a good call by Tomas, letting Blanco that he was coming.
Yeah, and no, why do you think Eric is kind of moving in on that ball? What is he trying to create?
Add a little pressure to the net team. Obviously, like, Macy will see more balls. I think these guys know that Eric can pummel balls and really make him pay for some bad overhead. So he's just trying to maybe see action, make them change their mind.
Yeah, it's the right shot there by Vlaco. It's all about getting your feet in the right spot. Wow. Quick 2 games by Elliott West. All right, 2-1. Elliott West to serve. Couple errors by the Tomas Vlaco pairing there, but we both know that they're gonna tighten things up a little bit.
Blanco's not afraid to pull that trigger on the forehand, so.
Yeah, and he's just missed a couple early, but you know he's gonna get warm, and that ball's gonna start to go in more than it goes out.
Yeah. He spots it extremely too.
Yeah, he does. Great control. Jay, when you're playing a lefty, what are you trying to do differently when it's a righty-righty? Like what's a tip or two that our listeners at home could kind of focus on? Because I sort of feel like when you play a lefty, it can kind of throw some things off a little bit.
I think obviously if they're playing, if the lefty's on the deuce, the righty's in the out, you got forehands in the middle. I think players try to avoid the middle just because of that. I think you shouldn't avoid the middle. I think the middle's probably a very important part of the court, and you're deep in that service box. The opponents hit a really good lob, and you know, the middle is the place to go, which is a matter of you and your partner knowing where in the middle you're going to go. So you guys are on the same page, and you can get ready to volley and hopefully defend the drive if it's coming. So I wouldn't necessarily shy away from the middle just because there's a righty-lefty on the court. I will still use it to my advantage as a big target on the court.
Yeah, I like that. It makes a lot of sense. It's sometimes we can get a little fearful of the forehands in the middle. Heyo.
Heyo.
Coming in hot. Don't.
Almost took him out of nationals.
That's his former partner too.
It is former partner.
Come on, man. Yeah, I think going in the middle. What an amazing volley. Going in the middle against the righty-lefty is wow. That's really good shot by Vlatko. It brings both players into the middle so that then you can try to find the side screen. So it's kind of draw, like soft, low, middle ball will get to your opponent's kind of squeezing the middle, and then you can take them to the outside.
Yep. Got to open the corner somehow.
Yeah.
And I've said this before in some of the live streams, hey, that the better players you play, the better lobs are going to hit, so the more balls you have to hit down the middle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a good play there by them. Down to the feed, blitz.
Was Eric West watching Matt Moyo's match?
He might have.
Was that a Moyo move?
I think so. I think he's played against Matt Moyo maybe once or twice. Oh, she's there. Swing and a miss.
We've all been there where you whiff and you're saved by the screens. Yeah, and that's interesting too to see Eric West on the ad side. We don't normally see lefties on the ad side. You know, that's a Drew Broderick special. He's really the one that coined any lefties wanting to play the ad side. But I believe at times when Tomas and Eric played together, they would mix it up, and Eric would play ad. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I was just teeing you up, Jay. I've lost to Tomas and Eric multiple times. So
Did you?
I knew that answer.
Oh, sorry, I'm locked in here. I'm actually watching Vlatko here.
It's hard to miss him in the red hat. He's going like all black, red hat, Tiger Woods style. Intimidating.
He's getting smarter with his overhead here.
Yep. Okay.
Trying to find that forehand.
Yeah, we said this in the last match. It's really it's all feet. It's getting in position so that you can hit your drive where your weight is balanced, or, you know, slightly moving forward into the court. I remember we talked about this earlier in the year. I asked you what Tomas's biggest strength was.
What did I say? I forget.
All right, well let's do round two. I remember. What do you think Tomas's biggest strength is?
I will say his best shot is probably his volleys. I will say his biggest strength is probably his IQ. I mean, he will probably tell you this. Having the chance to play with Drew, who's such a tactician, he's improved that aspect of his game, and he's one of the one of the few guys on the tour maybe that kind of live and die by like strategies, where a lot of teams and players like to deviate away and maybe play faster at times, play slower at times. They're one of the few teams that maybe stay even keel throughout the whole match with their strategy. Obviously, there are highs and lows in matches, but they're one of the few that kind of like just stick with it for better or for worse. So his IQ, I think it's probably #1 asset. Best shot, though, the volleys. His hands are like that.
Yep.
Has probably put him in the, you know, top 15, top 10 players in the country. Is that what I said, round one?
That's where I was going to go. Round one was, you said IQ, I said volleys.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Same page. And I was just telling this story this weekend where...
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, it's right. Play. Where Tomas and I played Midwesterns a few years ago, and Tomas had just started playing with Drew, and then they got to the final, the next weekend, they got to the finals of the Boston Open.
Okay.
You know, that epic match against Johan and Steven.
Did you and him have an epic match against Eric West in Midwesterns?
I mean, now we're going full-fledged. First round, Eric West, Mitch Granger.
Wow.
Over 3 hours. Tomas pulled that one out for the team. And I was pretty much done after that. Because then we played Andrew Ong next round.
Okay.
And it was just, yeah, it was a little,
Oh, got him.
See, Eric's awesome because you'll always see a smile on his face.
Yeah.
But so we played Midwesterns. We come back. We're watching the Boston Open. Tomas is on live stream. You know, everyone. The kids were younger. They love Tomas. They're like, Dad, is it weird that you were playing with Tomas last weekend and now he's in the finals? I was like, thanks, bud. Yes,
that's good.
They're Drew Broderick's a little better.
That backhand.
Oh man. Yeah, two of the best backhands. I mean, Eric West's backhand on the men's side, and then Macy Elliott's backhand on the women's side.
Yeah.
Really cool. And you know what's interesting about that, Jay, is that yeah, both of their strengths are in the middle.
Yep.
So that's the value of really having that two-handed backhand as well.
Comes. Good ball.
Trouble.
Great speed. All, set up drive by Macy, put away drive by Eric.
That's right. We're going to have to get a score check. I think we have Aronimink's own Kevin Connolly out there.
Or one.
All right, 4-1, Elliott West. Great shot. We are going to cut to court number 2. We have a men's match underway. Really cool matchup with 4 players that are playing this weekend. Really exciting stuff.
We have serving.
Yeah,
closest to the screen. William Whitmer out of Waynesboro Country Club, assistant pro there from Uruguay. And Aronimink's own Alex Massioli, assistant director of rackets. They're taking on Nolan Bacchieri on the outside. He is out of Concord Country Club. And Jack Apichafuco. I think I said that right.
Nice job.
Jack plays out of Conestoga Swim Club. They're in the finals of Interclub. He's had a terrific season, both in Interclub and tournaments over the weekend. He normally plays line 1 with Josh Pompin. He's one of the probably few top guys in the area that are not pros. Lefty, sensational volleyer, not afraid of the net. So him and Nolan have a tough first round at Nationals, but definitely winnable. So, that's why you play Nationals. You got to compete, get good matches. So I'm looking forward to seeing those guys competing starting Thursday at 1.
Yeah,
Alex and Willie obviously got the #1 seed. So, but on paper, the matchup right now, it's a sweet matchup. You got 4 really young guns in the area. So I think this, when you play against locals, like local versus local matchups,
Yep.
in any setting, you obviously want to get the W. So could be some good paddle on that court too.
Yeah, that's a great point, Jay. I mean, you have 4 younger players. Yeah, the right attempt, just tough to miss that ball. Nolan would want that one back.
No, Nolan, we got it on replay if you want.
Yeah, 4 younger players on court 2 here, getting some practice for nationals. Like you said, all went to great colleges. Jack, the only one that didn't play college tennis, with Alex and Willie here. Willie sporting the Wimbledon whites too. Really love that, and he was basically in that in warm up, and I feel like that was, he was making a statement.
He's always dressed to the nines. Wouldn't be shocked to see him in a polo this weekend.
Brian Compton style?
Yeah.
Yep. I asked him one time, like, Brian, why do you wear a polo, like a collared shirt? He goes, it feels right.
Good spot.
That was a good spot. Yeah, it seems like Alex and Willie have a great tempo right now. Nolan, we just cut over, but Nolan has a really dynamic game. Probably a little bit more of an aggressive player. It can kind of rein it in and be consistent, but definitely likes to put pressure on the baseline. And also,
oh, Willie with the move. I tell you, man, I like these guys.
Yeah.
I think Willie has a lot of skill. I think he's kind of an unknown. I think guys at Waynesboro probably know him, right? Like a few people, but not everyone has seen really Willie come out and play. He doesn't play many tournaments, just started playing, but lot of skills.
Yeah, he's kind of flies under the radar a bit, and what is it, his second season, but really the first season that he's actually played any tournaments?
Yeah, I think he's probably in the shadows of Blacko, Salam, Lakeman trio. But some people say maybe the best skills out of the 4 pros.
Yep.
I guess now 3 pros.
Yes. All right, Willie and Alex took the first set 6-1 in a really lopsided first set. We're going to cut back over to court number 1. Amazing shot by Eric.
West Elliott, high power offense, a lot of drives in the middle. Macy's finding that forehand groove. Thinking those moments where they're behind that fault, you got to take your time in between points. Find your composure and then go for the serve, especially having only one.
Shout out to Kevin Connolly giving us score updates out in the 40-degree weather. You the man, Kevin.
Kevin, one of the finest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this will be really interesting to see Tomas and Blacko, to see how they adjust. It's been mostly Macy and Eric dictating play, and then Blacko and Tomas are reacting like that.
The tough ball.
The Eric West lefty overhead, I mean, One of the best, if not the best in the country.
Lefty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it bites. It bites pretty good.
Humphreys is good.
Humphreys is good. Unfortunately, they're out for nationals.
That's a bummer. That's a top team.
Yeah, Eric's bite's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess.
Drew's up there with the leftiness,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, he's a little bit more classic.
Correct.
He just.
Got it.
That was off the paddle though, and then hit her, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. And she's arguably the toughest competitor on the court, so that's really not gonna. It's not gonna phase her, but it will bother her, and she's gonna be a little more fired up, I think, and maybe look for an opportunity to reciprocate.
That's good pressure by Eric.
Yeah, he makes you really uncomfortable on both sides with the forehand and the backhand.
That's a good way to put it. Uncomfortable.
Yep. Yeah, the only person I can think of that has the sizzle like Eric West, who didn't play this year, is John Hughes. I mean,
Great call.
oof, like, speaking of uncomfortable.
Guillermo Nunez. I forgot about him.
Thank you. Yeah, of course.
How could we forget?
I mean, because he's only played the game for like 5 minutes. I remember seeing him last year. I was like, who's this guy? And he's like getting to this semis of charities. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Amazing. Super nice guy, too. Yeah, well, a great game by Tomas and Vlaco, kind of digging their heels a little bit. I think, yeah, you can see that they're trying to slow the tempo down a little bit, but still hit their spots. I think they've been amazing volley by Vlaco. The old guys still got it. We got 5-3 West, amazing. It's not very often you see that. Macy seems like she's hitting her forehand more tonight than she normally does.
I will say, I obviously like a lot of us like to watch paddle over the weekends. It looks like Kerr and Lynn probably lost the last 2 tournaments. They played Short Hills and they played. I think they played a tournament in Pittsburgh. It was raining, so tough conditions, obviously, but it's raining for everyone. I will say from the back, she just seemed a little timid, right? With her drive, so probably, she went back to the lab and is looking to look for a little bit more offense, especially because it's there, right? She's known for having great like that.
Yeah, love that all day.
That's a great swing.
All day.
Great swing on a great ball. So, yeah, it looks like she's firing on all cylinders for this weekend. Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, and I guess at times, I think a lot of us as players have felt this, where if your partner has big weapons like Lynn Burris does, it can be easy to just kind of lock in and be really conservative.
Yeah.
But at the top of the women's game, Macy's just too good of a player to get too conservative. But it's that fine line, and they're playing at the height of the women's game, really, one of the best teams ever, right? I mean, there aren't too many teams that have that many national championships under their belt.
Yeah, they're going for 3 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's 30 years old. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, still has 10. Wow, amazing serve by Vlaco. Has 10, 15 years of like high-level paddle ahead of her if she stays with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's looking for that. It's great.
Yeah, it's a great place ball too. Like, that's lovely.
Lottie. Oh, good try.
Okay, 2 games. They're fighting back. Tomas and Vlaco are definitely feeling a little better in this back end of this first set. Nice ball by Vlaco. Nice.
He slowed down, huh?
Yeah, nice and controlled, right?
Yeah, I like the pace. No foul tech tonight, huh, Mike?
He's a very
Tough.
amazing.
Great combo.
He's a
Roller
busy
to cutter.
man.
Busy?
He's a busy. Well, maybe. I mean, could be. Great get by Eric. Yeah, Eric West played his tennis at Oklahoma State.
Yep, Cowboys.
Super high level.
Monster tennis player.
Very good. You can tell the skills are really every shot is there.
Every shot is there.
Yep.
That's 2 irons for Macy there, backside.
Great spot by Tomas. He knows his old partners, really kind of bellies up in the middle. Great spot.
Oh.
I think Macy hit what, 3 or 4 volleys in a row?
Yeah.
Eric would want that one back. That's okay. Sometimes it's tough being a lefty because you got to cover a lot of court too on the overheads. A lot of movement. You're moving really far into your partner's side like that. Yeah, 5-all. Great spot by Vlaco. He's really settled down and found his forehand, Jay.
Yeah, he slowed it down, picked up his pace. Great get by Vlaco.
Yeah.
And clink.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Macy's in a tough spot. I think she's got to let that ball through.
Just let it go and then come back and play defense?
Yeah, I think Vlaco had the upper hand there. She was nowhere close to the net. I think, hey, it's okay. Let's keep the point alive. Make him suffer a little bit longer for a point. Can't let him have it that easy with his weapon, you know?
Yeah, Vlaco is definitely finding some great spots on the overhead and the drive. They're doing a good job of not freezing Eric out, but kind of keeping him a little bit more in his place. Great. Yeah. Great overhead by Tomas.
Mm-hmm. Tough luck.
I kind of felt like that's like the third let cord
Yeah.
that Eric's hit. I feel like, the sort of the better you are, the more, in quotes, lucky you get.
Yeah.
Like he just puts the ball like an inch or two over the net like every time.
I'm looking over to court number 2. It looks like Macioli Whitmer are just thriving at the moment.
Yeah, it seems like Jack and Nolan haven't found their consistency yet.
Yeah, I've seen a ton of drives from those guys, but I've seen Willie especially just closing the net and cutting volleys away.
Oh.
Got him.
Tomas.
That's awesome.
Tomas didn't look happy. Great pickup by Vlatko to put that in the corner and out of Eric West. I don't know. Do you and your wife compete in anything?
Impossible. Monopoly. She's a killer, dude. I will never even dare to compete.
Like, that's a great shot by Eric. I love that he took some pace off that ball. Yeah, like, what does the ride home look like with Macy and Tomas now that she just tagged him?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
What's funny is, like, I think payback's coming, you know? Like, I feel...
You think?
Yeah,
You
no.
think he's going to go after?
I mean, they're obviously going back and forth here. She just had a little left, a little shank volley. Big moment in this set.
Yeah, like, she's so good. Like, you can't... you can't take your foot off the pedal. Like, she's a beast. And in this game, yeah, you know what she activated? She really got her feet going a little bit more, Jay.
Yeah.
And this ball isn't bothering her as much, where the last 2 or 3 games she was getting twisted a little bit. Great practice, too.
Yeah.
If they happen to play a lefty. Not as many lefties in the women's game, at least in the top, 8 to 10.
He shanked that a little bit.
Still got it. Wow, what a great spot. Okay, I think this is a deuce point here. Yes! So good. I love that play. Just going for broke. E West. That was the best game of the set, though, by far, I think, Jay.
Yeah.
All 4 players are really locked in, feeling the moment. We talked about this before. This is, what we've created is. Sorry, I was feeling Willie's hands there on court 2.
Oh, dude, filthy.
I mean, it's really cool, like, what we've created, because you see it, like, we've talked about this. People want to win, there's still an element of fun and some jest in it, but the competition it's much higher than just a regular practice match.
Definitely. I think, looking at the first match, like Moyo Salam, they seem ready.
Yes.
They seem ready for this weekend. I think the reason we picked this day was because Nationals was around the corner.
Yep.
Starts in 2 days, obviously. So we feel we're still going to be ready to play, wanting to get ready. We have 44 players out here on 5 courts.
Yes.
Probably our best attended night for Philly Cup.
Yep.
But looking at this court 1, looking at court 2, even court 3, like, guys are playing. I think everyone wants to kind of head into the weekend with some good feels. Win or lose, right? They want to get some good touches. But again, we all know each other, and when we're friends, probably the battles become a little extra intense.
I think so, and it's been really cool, like, to see this season. This is the 4th event that we've run, Jay, and like, there hasn't been an issue. There's been no No chirping, no anything. Like, it's been a really great balance of practice, having fun, and competing.
Yes.
And your team's up a few points coming into this night, just FYI.
Are Eric and Macy on my team or your team? Or this one doesn't count. This was exhibition.
No, so you know what we did was we have, because of nationals, we have some partners that are playing together that are on opposite teams.
Yeah.
But we picked, like...
I remember we picked opposite partners to begin with.
Correct. So we designated, I believe, Schuylkill is West Elliott and Fairmont is Tomas Vlaco. So we dedicated amazing volley.
So good.
Yeah,
it's tough because they got forehands in the middle.
Yes, well said.
Both teams, you know.
Yeah, both teams are really locked in here in the 12th game of the set. They definitely understand the moment. And it's not surprising to see that we have 4, top tier players that as this first set has gone on, everyone's gotten better. And I think that's important for everybody, watching too. It's like, a point is a point.
It's close.
Yeah, he's so good at that.
You gotta go at him.
Yeah, right. Because
Or middle.
He's gonna move, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So at him or middle, because if you go wide, it's gonna hurt you with an angle. Such a good closer.
So good.
Oh,
Wow.
who's gonna hit that?
Vlaco said, "Get out of the way, son." All right. We have a
Breaker.
tiebreaker. All right, let's try to track this, Jay. We got this.
I don't know, man.
No,
it's gonna
we
be
do.
tough.
Come on, we got it. We've been here. Let's act like we've been here before.
Ooh.
I mean, it's the right thought from AC again. It's just the feet. We just need to get
Just
the
the feet.
Yep. 1-0. Yeah, after this first set, we're going to cut over to court number 2, but we're going to stay here. Wow, great shot by Vlaco.
2-0.
Yeah. We'll check in on the men's match in a little bit.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Forehand volleyball, I think.
We do have an update on court 2 that Jack and Nolan are fighting back in the second, and they're actually up 3-2. So we're excited to cut over to that shortly. 3 quick points by Vlaco and Tomas for Team Fairmont. Great spot by Eric. Being a lefty, he knows that the middle is the right shot. Macy hasn't, in the back end of the set, she really tightened that up and hasn't missed many of those balls. She just a couple got spun around. Again, I can't really think of too many top women in the game that are lefty.
I know.
Which I'm really surprised about.
I know Paloma,
Sure.
but most top 10 are righty players.
Really interesting. All right, 2-4 Macy to serve. Bummer. All right. Couple set points for Vlaco. I love it.
Too quick of a breaker.
Yep. West is still trying to keep it light, keep Macy. Would you advise Tomas to hit?
He was in red. He knows that.
He does know that. I've seen him many.
Oh, what a bomb of the lefty serve. That's first set.
All right, first set goes to Christian Najek. We are going to cut over to court number 2. Really great comeback by Tomas and Vlaco. That is nasty by Willie. Willie's feeling good in his Wimbledon whites. I don't know, there's a little bit of red in that. Would that fly, Jay?
Yeah.
All right, we'll let it go.
It does fly, I think. 10%?
Is that the rule, 10%?
I think so.
Yeah. Amazing hands. Oh.
Oh, man. Willie is feeling himself.
Yeah, a lot of talent on that side of Alex and Willie. Yeah, Alex and Willie are really lobbing well to take. Yeah.
Warmer night tonight, too.
Yeah.
Ball's flying a little bit.
That's nice. It feels good. And I think the weather is going to be pretty much the same for Nationals, right?
Same. We have a little rain coming tomorrow, but by the time matches start Thursday at 1, it should be mid 40s, mid to high 40s pretty much. Oh, Eric.
I would like to point out on court number 3, there's a lot of action in this match.
A lot of action.
This is great. We need to lock in a little bit more. But I do want to point out on court number 3, we have the odd couple pairing off and playing against each other. Trevor McAndrew and Alex Caldwell, another young, great player, got to the finals of PA States here in Philly. Versus Ethan Leone and Eric Neeson.
What a foursome.
I mean, Leone, Neeson. I felt good about that one.
I love that team. Eric was excited. I talked to him before the match. He was actually fired up to play with Ethan. So
yeah, and it's hard to get Neeson fired up over anything besides the Kansas City Chiefs. Which makes no sense because I'm pretty sure he's from like Reading or something. Yeah, there's been a lot of action here on court 2 in this men's match. It looks like Nolan and Jack on the far side have kind of weathered the storm a little bit after a quick first set. I really like that Alex Messioli, who's a little bit, has played more paddle than Willie. He's playing the deuce side. I think that's intentional because of Jack's lefty spin.
Yeah.
Great ball by Alex. His forehand's super strong. Did you teach him that forehand, Jay?
I did not.
You didn't? He already had that?
Already had that.
Yeah, Jack normally makes those volleys really strong at the net.
Wow. Tough.
Yeah, you
Back
can
to back.
see. I mean, there's a lot of talent on that side.
No, there's a lot of firepower too.
Yeah, and I like what Jack just did right there. That was really smart to just hit his serve and stay back. And then he gets a redrive off the back wire, right, to counteract with offense.
Yep.
Amazing. Both teams have kind of settled in a little bit more, trying to be a little bit more selective with their offense.
Couple errors there defensively by the boys.
Yep.
Looks like we have a changeover.
Yeah, we'll get a score update. All right, a couple quick points.
Deep, yeah. Got 30-15.
Yeah, two quick errors by Nolan and Jack. It's tough when you're playing a little more of an aggressive game. When it works, it's on. And when we're a little off, it can go a little quick.
So many options, and that's what I do.
40-15. Or actually, yeah, 45.
Great get by Alex. Smart. Good cover. Nolan's got a lot of action on that overhead.
Yep.
I think they've gotten the volley machine out at Concord.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Really is so smart. All right, we got a score update. On court number 2 in the men's match, it is 5-all in the second set. Alex Massioli and Willie Wimner won the first set 6-1.
That was a strong hold by Massioli.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
That was a great game. Yeah, I love that though. He's right. That's the right ball. It's just finding, I mean, Jay, that ball is just a little too dynamic, right? And on like the tennis realm.
Yep.
You know, we we know that ball.
He looked good.
Oh, it looks great. And he'll find that. He'll find the tempo. I feel like what's
Here
funny.
we go.
Oh my.
Change it up. He changed it up. 45 for a 6-5 lead here. Let's see. 2 errors of Massioli's paddle in the returns. Let's see if we can get this one in play. Yeah.
Okay, went for a lob.
Wheelie is
Yes.
finding his group. A little deep on the volley by Jack.
Such a good ball by Willie.
He's grooving. Sitting on that forehand. That's a tough serve to return like that.
What's your miss? What a dunk.
What's funny is
Wow.
they're targeting Willie as the, quote unquote inexperienced player.
That's right.
He's not, He is, but that being said, he seems like he's hanging and hanging well.
He's not acting like it.
No, he's making them pay, so. I think those guys, if their best formation is Jack taking overheads and Nolan
That's right.
taking volleys,
That's right.
maybe let's switch it up and see if that works better.
Absolutely.
That being said, we didn't watch the first set. We don't know what happened, so that's a good volley in transition. Oh, that's a 40-love lead blown. So we have Willie Whitmer serving for the match at 6-5, second set.
Yeah, I see some miscommunication on the far side here. I agree that the lefty should be taking more of the overheads. And I think it just seems like they're not quite sure what the game plan is, who's taking what. Just kind of out there hitting. Maybe could certainly be wrong. But to your point, Jay, that was a really big game.
I think they're, oh, that's a great ball. Let's see what happens here. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I love that ball by Willie.
Absolutely. They went back. Smart.
Yep. All right, this is good.
They're definitely targeting Willie, so wherever he goes, they're going to try to find him.
Yeah, and it seemed like Willie actually felt a little bit more comfortable on the ad side than the deuce side.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and Alex has had a lot of experience playing with, pretty strong players, and him being on the deuce, like yeah, exactly. Like he feels comfortable on the deuce
I wonder
side.
who taught him that screen drive. I wonder where he saw that.
Is that you?
I don't know.
Yeah. We've both had the opportunity to play with Alex.
Yeah. Willie, hands, forehand, showing it all. Gutsy play, 30-15. Let's see if they can close this out.
Yep.
Also, both their volleys are
Yes.
above the rollers.
Yeah. a
Go
little
wide, 45, double match point here. Oh, from Red. He knows it too.
Come on, man.
He learned that from Tomas.
watching Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, they normally get away with it. This has been a really fun match to watch. A lot of action.
Yeah. The hands.
Wow.
What a volley. Here it comes.
I see some Padel in Willie's game.
Yes, big Padel player.
Okay.
Got
I
a
mean,
volley.
It just not intimidated at all.
He's actually the Aronimink Open tennis men's doubles champion. That is game, set, match, Willie with the backside screen blitz to end the match.
Unbelievable. Really good.
That was awesome. Hey, we called it here. First round upset at Nationals.
Let's go, baby.
They're taking the first seed out.
6-1, 7-5, Alex and Willie. We're going to cut back to court number 1 and hopefully get another match on court 2. All right, we're gonna do some work to try to get another match on court 2. In the meantime, we are back in the second set. Tomas Christian and Vlatko Najek versus Macy Elliott and Eric West. Tomas and Vlatko were down 5-2 in the first and came back and won in a really close tiebreaker in the first. That's Vlatko's bread and butter. He's gonna make that a lot more than he misses. Great serve by Macy, really kind of hitting the ball into Vlatko, so he has to move to his side. Oh, jeez. Amazing hands by Tomas. Eric West putting a lot of pressure and closing. We're still trying to get another match on court, live stream court number 2. Great cover by Macy. Oh, what a get! Well, Eric was just watching Macy run around the court. Here, Macy, you do all the work. Wow. Amazing.
Oh, right at him.
Yep, really good ball.
Right at him.
All right, we're going to get a score update here on court number 1, our premier match.
All right, we have 2 serving 5, love 15, second set. Tomas and Vlatko won the first set 7-6, so it looks like we might be headed to a third set breaker.
Amazing. Now, Jay, weren't Macy and Eric up 5-2 in the first as well?
They were, but it looks like
Bye-bye.
Aries, he's not done.
Yeah.
He didn't fly all the way from Cincinnati to go down in straight sets.
Great hands by Vlaco. A lot of pressure from Elliott West. Amazing get by Eric. Oh, not that one. Eric's right there.
An awesome return.
Yeah, seriously.
That kick serve.
Eric's really kind of pumping that middle.
Set point here.
Little bit of an upset on court 3 with Vlaco wanted that one.
Court 3 with McAndrew and Alex Caldwell
Wow.
against the young stud Ethan Leon and Eric Neeson. 6-1, 6-1.
McAndrew Caldwell?
McAndrew Caldwell ready for nationals. They're teaming up. I think they're playing the. Okay, we're getting a question. Yeah. Sorry, Mike. I just went. I gave them the thumbs up to play out the third set.
Really?
Yeah, they wanted to.
See, this is why we're here, man.
I felt the pressure from Tomas. He kind of gave me a crazy look. I looked over to Macy. She's tilting. So we're live. Third set.
I'm pretty sure Tomas is like, we can play the third, right?
Yes. Third set, Philly Cup.
Yeah. It's like, yes, Tommy, you can do what you want, man. We're buckled up. And we're not going anywhere, too, because we have another match on court 2 that's literally just starting. And my favorite person to watch and live stream, Jason Fairbrother, with a one-handed backhand. Runs around his forehand to hit a one-handed backhand.
He definitely does.
Can't wait. We're gonna, I can already foresee the bonus coverage in like 30 minutes.
Bonus coverage.
Classic.
Teaming up with Logan Moore against Jacob Dornsife and Al Kissel from Huntington Valley.
Yeah, really interesting matchup there. We'll definitely likely catch the second set in a little bit after we great serve by Eric. Honestly, Jay, I just love that they want to play out the third.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes with these things, with exhibitions, they're like, hey, it's the other way. Can they ask, can we do a breaker? They want to play it out.
Yeah. Loose game there. A couple loose forehands by both guys. One love.
One love, Elliott West.
Yep. Back of the serve.
Great get. Oof.
Great.
And extra saucy here in the third.
Yep. Got the tough one back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just a little spun around. Who do you got in the third here, Jay?
I gotta go with my peeps. I gotta go with Macy and Eric.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Jinx. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much 50-50 at this point. Jeez. Another let go by Eric West. The good get lucky. Yeah, they continue to try to focus on that matchup of the lefty Flacco going into Macy Elliott's deuce side. Yep, just trying to break her down a little bit.
Changing it up here. A little more Tomas action to Eric.
Yeah, and Jay, Macy continues to hit that forehand, which is really great to see as a tune-up before nationals.
Yeah, I think because she's against the lefty like Vlaco, she's gonna see more side backs.
Yes.
Playing righties. That ball to the middle backhand is gonna be the one that she's probably gonna see the most. So I'll be intrigued to see her. I would like to see her move left and take some forehands.
I see.
Versus some backhands, which maybe tend to be a little more linear, tough to get an angle from that wing, from that middle of the court.
Yep.
The forehand, maybe you can spot it a little bit better, but hey, maybe she prefers the backhand. So that being said, like you said earlier, that's great practice. That's a ridiculous spot to redirect that angle serve.
Yeah, I mean, Eric can pretty much hit. Oh, that is
Ace. Of course. Of course.
That is
1-1.
Yeah, I mean, Eric can pretty much hit. Okay.
Hello.
Coming in hot, Mace. It's all right. They'll lock back in. We're all knotted at one here. Yeah, this is the matchup they want, right? Yep. Where Eric's taking a lot of the overheads, and they're taking it to the Vlaco side. Great get by Vlaco. Unbelievable.
Oh, missed it. Got some fireworks out here.
Now, Jay, do you think Drew's gonna want Tomas moving around at the net like that?
I think he gets hands on the hips, Drew. Oh, double.
Double hit. Hands on the hips. One of our Philly's own. That's a great shot by Tomas. 2-1 Tomas. Blanco. One of our Philly own, Mike Furman and Drew, went to UConn together. So when they were kind of first started playing, I believe they played one tournament together. Drew had some choice words for the way Furman was playing, and I think that was the final tournament they ever played together.
What a duo, Furman, Broderick.
You know what? That would be amazing to find in the archives.
That's unbelievable.
Now, obviously, they're like best friends, so that was more of a joke, but just really fun stuff. Both UConn grads.
That's red too. Far back.
Yeah, you don't see Tomas miss many overheads. Blanco holds his ground. That was really good. Oh, man, Eric puts so much pressure on you at net. He almost has too many options.
Too many. I thought he was gonna.
Yeah.
I like the pace, you know, but I think he can probably crank up the pace on some of those.
Unbelievable volley by Tomas.
Oh, Macy, you gotta be there. I just saw one-handed backhand from the corner of my eye.
It has to be Jason Fairbrough.
I did, and he's rocking a glove on the left hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, he can do what he wants. Well, you got to keep that left hand warm if you're going to be rocking oneies, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the leg court kissing the net. Another one.
Classic Vlaco.
Another one.
Great serve by Tommy. Man, what a return by Macy. She is really feeling that forehand.
Another one. Another leg court.
3-1, Tomas, Christian, Vlaco Najic. Now this is uncharted territories, Jay. The Elliott West were up 5-2 in both sets.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if they know what it's like to play from behind. We're going to see what happens here. Quick error by Eric.
Everyone's just playing loose.
Yeah, going for their shots, you know, staying warm for a tune-up. Do we know what draw Vlaco and Scott Valatek have?
I believe they have a tough first round match.
Okay. Yeah, what's the highest seed they ever had, you know, 8 years ago? Do you know?
They have Martin Bostrom and Blake Anderson. A sleeper team in the tournament.
Is this 2018? I mean,
2018,
2018's round of 16?
Yeah, they're joining forces, which is great to see.
It really is. Blake hasn't played much in the last couple of years, right?
No, 0. Maybe the League Classic in Jersey, but yeah, we haven't seen him in any APTA action in the past, man, I don't know how many years.
Yeah, great team. Great guys, too.
I think they were, wow.
No!
That's what it takes.
Wow. There's nothing worse than losing that exchange and then you hear Vlaco chirp at you. It's just like, it's a double negative. And he does it so nice, but not nice.
Not so nice.
All right, 4-1 Vlaco Tomas. You can definitely feel the momentum. That's a great shot. Eric, I mean, all night has hit that middle. Regardless of who's a righty, who's a lefty, why is the middle ball such a positive thing when you're teeing up drives?
I think it just, you know, that split second doubt between yourself and your partner to reach for that forehand volley. Or see whose ball it is, right? It just creates a little bit of confusion between yourself and your partner. So you got to be very disciplined on who takes that volley.
Yep.
Obviously, a righty team, the player with the backhand volley should take it. They have kind of the first right of refusal.
Okay.
If you are a lefty-righty player, I think the designated volley player should have the first right of refusal,
yep,
or whoever's closer to the net.
Yeah, just long. I think Vlaco called that on himself. So that's 30-40. Vlaco serving, break point. Elliott West trying to get back into the third set. Down double break. Great shot by Macy. That is her MO. Just praying on those drives. Really great shot. Awesome game to get back into the third set. Yes! Great move by Vlaco. Macy just hit the spot that she was looking for. 15 love. 30 love. Great serves by Macy here. 40 love.
We're back for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's missed a few of those tonight, but really just opening up his game a little bit in a practice match. Trying different things, different spins, trying to put some pressure on the opponents. Great dig by Eric. Amazing. Good try. Great pressure by Eric. Had what he wanted, just the execution. He'll make that next time.
All
right, 40-30 here. This is a big game here, Jay, for Macy and Eric to hold.
Oh, no. It's okay. Got deuce. Oh, Vlaco with a rare miss.
Yeah, he'd want that one back. Really great serve by Macy to come back after 2 faults. Great serve again.
Nice.
Feeling good here. I heard a couple grunts.
Oh,
Wow.
the reach.
All right, what a great hold, Macy. Eric putting pressure on it. All right, we're requesting a new ball. That means that all 4 players have chewed it up too much. All right, Tomas Christian just served 4-3 in the 3rd set. Wow, look at that.
New ball.
That's
Another one. Give him another one.
that is a supporting. That's what a supporting relationship looks like, everybody.
Yes. Great forehand.
I don't think your wife would have done that in Monopoly.
I don't think so.
She'd have been like, okay, good try, Jay. $500, Park Place.
Oh, filthy.
Now, what do you, sometimes I feel like that should be love 15 no matter what. Great shot by Tommy. 30 love.
Yep. Bad toss.
Yeah, he drops his left hand too. I didn't want to. I was gonna text him that after Pittsburgh, but I don't know if he wanted to hear that from me or anybody.
I think he will be open for it.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't offer him a 10-pack of lessons.
other way around. .40-30. Left arm up. That was a little better.
Yeah.
Big left arm fan on the serve. Got to keep that up. Keep the momentum. Yeah, just got to get the feet set and the weight moving forward.
3-5. An Aussie here. I like it. Almost had it.
Aggressive play by Mr. Najek, especially on the Eric West serve. Hey, why not though? Philly Cup playoffs. You only live once. Amazing. Really great pace by Tomas. 15 all. Oof.
Nice spot. Good pace.
Yep. I like that they both retreated too. Just give up the net. Oh man.
He'll make that this weekend.
Yes.
Get a little more locked in with the legs. Less passive. Good ball.
That's 2 in a row by Tommy. Just
540 double match.
double match point. We might be seeing some one-handed backhands in the next couple minutes. Great volley by Macy. Way to get down. Stay with it. That's good for all of us. Keep a low center. Oh. Oh, I thought.
Yeah, cutter.
Yes.
Come on. Oh. Oh.
What a match. Really fun. Amazing 3-set match.
That's awesome.
7-6. 3-6. 6-3. Really great stuff. Jay, real quick before we cut to another court, what were the keys of the match there? What did Tomas and Vlaco do well to win that in 3 sets?
I think kind of goes back to his strength, right? I know it's a Tuesday before nationals. No way, a little bit of a practice match, but the IQ, they just kind of like stirred, calm, cool, collected throughout the match. Same pace. Didn't really sped up, didn't really slow that. Then just kind of had the same pace all throughout. Obviously, Vlaco loves the forehand. He drove a bunch of balls.
Yep.
Tomas, both of them volleyed extremely well, avoided maybe their weapons. I think Macy and Eric play well. They seemed like the more explosive, funner team to watch.
Yep.
But on the other hand, because of that, they maybe make a couple of errors late in the match, 3rd set. So, hold on. Anyway, it was great match.
Yeah, I agree. Both teams played really solid. I think that can literally go either way. Yeah, Vlaco and Tomas just stayed the course, and it's tough, Eric and Macy were up 5-2 in both first sets, capitalized on one of them, and just kind of a coin toss for the third. That was really fun.
Big time.
All right, I think we're going to cut to court number 2 here. This is what we all came for. Philly Cup playoffs bonus coverage.
Bonus coverage.
I mean, what else would we be doing right now, Jay? Sleeping?
Sleeping, not even.
Netflix?
Netflix.
You a Netflix guy?
Big Netflix guy.
Yeah, what are you into right now?
Well, I got White Lotus episode 3 to watch.
I haven't. I think we watched season 1. Was it good?
Unbelievable. Season 1 and 2 were great. You're missing out if you haven't watched it.
All right, now I know. All right, I might just leave now then.
Shout out HBO Max. Maybe they can be Philly Cup sponsors next season. We got Logan Moore serving, pro out of DuPont Country Club, and Jason Fairbrother, assistant over at Overbrook Golf Club. Jason is familiar with bonus coverage. Saw him lose a tough 3-set tiebreak at Philly Cup at Overbrook. We have Al Kissel over on the ad from Huntington Valley, one of their best member players over there at the club. Then Jason Dornseif out of White Manor Country Club, an assistant rackets professional there under Steve McGregor. Interesting matchup. These are 4 great intra-club players.
Yes. Wow. Great shot by Jason.
I will say D1 level guys that are not playing in D1 for various reasons. Vaughn is a newer program in the area.
Well said.
So they've been climbing up through the ranks. Overbrook, obviously, they're a D2, D3 team with Stevie Hall and Jason. They've been a steady, great D2, D3 team throughout the last years. And then Huntington Valley's trying to climb up over to that D1 glory in the Rodney Stewart, Doc Morrow days. John Sees.
Wow.
They have a new director of rackets there, Tori Nugent, new assistant director of rackets, Adam Salam, who came from Waynesboro.
Amazing.
John Sees, past nationally ranked player with Ryan McDonald from Philly Cricket.
Yeah.
They have Al Kissel, the Van Buren brothers, Trip Davis, John Lubiano. Shout out to the Valley Boys. Fred Wall. Does he make the D1 lineup? Shout out to Fred.
Oh, I feel like he's a culture guy, so you need him. You need him around.
D1 hot guy.
I mean, classic.
Gotta be.
And a good paddle player.
Yes.
Yeah, I think when Vegas was putting this matchup together, I think it's very close in terms of PTI balance. So.
Oh, look at that volley.
Yeah, I mean, you got.
Oh. Tough ball. He's got to get behind that ball with his feet.
Yeah, and this might be Jacob's, first year, second year tops?
First year playing paddle.
Yeah.
He's been, he's White Manor's top team might be D5, D6. They've been climbing up to the ranks. I think they're potentially trying to double jump.
Yep.
Big tennis player, play some college tennis. Where, Mike?
All right, we got it, man. We got it. We got SUNY.
State University of New York.
And I'm going to butcher this.
Oneonta?
See, that's why you're here, man.
I'm a SUNY guy myself. Stony Brook. Shout out to the Seawolves.
I knew Stony Brook. I was not familiar with whatever word you just said.
SUNY Oneonta. Fun fact, my college coach played college tennis at SUNY Oneonta.
See, this is what happens during bonus coverage. Just, it all hangs out. Yeah, very good rackets player, just getting into the game a little bit. But yeah, this matchup is super interesting because you have Al Kissel and then Jason Fairbrough, who have been playing, for a little bit longer against Logan and Jacob, who are a little bit newer.
So we got Jacob at a 21.1 and Al over at a 12.4, great PTI.
Yep.
And then Jason at a 16.9 with Logan at a 15.5.
Yeah, so pretty even, right?
Pretty even matchup. I know Logan is definitely playing nationals.
Yes.
Let's find out if the other boys are. Nationals is hosting a men's challenger event. It's Friday and then Saturday. a 2-day event with 32 teams, so the draw is full.
Amazing. Wow, so 32 and 64, what is that, 96?
32 and 64, over 300 players coming to Philly for nationals.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Jacobs lined up with Greg Van Horn, set to play the Challenger event.
And then I actually know Logan Moore playing with young Carl Hoegstedt.
Carl Hoegstedt.
Who played tonight. We did not get them together. We're unable due to time.
Both bros at DuPont. Maybe one had to lock up the shop.
Hey, well, Jeff Wiedemann was on live stream tonight, so he's like, hey, guys, you figure it out.
Actually, a very exciting first-round matchup for Carl and Logan. They're playing Ken Croney and Keating Sherry.
Oh, all right.
Philly guys. Ken currently residing in Denver, Colorado.
Yep.
But
E-Bunny.
A staple to the paddle tournaments and loves to play nationals every year.
And we got Logan Moore playing his college tennis in Pennsylvania at Juniata. I think we're deep in a first set here. We're going to get a score check.
Roller.
Okay.
Fairbrother.
I mean,
Pretty
you can't control
roller.
it. Can't control it.
Probably a better roller than Tomas out there.
I would agree. Oh, great get by Jacob. A little unconventional. I really like the Logan Moore lobs. He's getting them high, using the legs, getting down. That's for all of us. Wow.
FIM. Like the transition play, smart.
Now, if this was a Padel match, you just pop that right out of the court.
Gotta get it out.
Pop. Great serve by Jason.
I've had the chance to be on the court with Al a few times throughout the years. Great player, great solid player, good forehand. When he's on, he's on.
Yes. Yeah, good athlete. All right, we're getting a score check here on court number 2. Last match of the night. Sometimes it pays to go on last if you value live stream. This is Jason Fairbrother's second bonus coverage opportunity. Other 3 players, this is the first time on live stream. All right, we got a score update.
We have Fairbrother Moore leading 6-1, 5-2. So Al Kissel serving at 2-5, second set. Jason and Logan are looking to close things out here. send us home.
Yeah, it's a tough team with Jason and Logan. They're playing really well together. I like their style. They seem like they're meshing well. Jacob and Kissel just haven't found the rhythm quite yet, but hopefully, jeez. Yeah, that's just,
A good move.
I think that's 45, Jay.
I guess maybe they were up.
Or was that just game?
That was game. I thought he mentioned 5-2.
Or is it 5-2 the other way?
Might be 5-2 the other way.
One can only hope. Couple missed shots here. Logan has a great serve, putting pressure on the returner to get it in. Might want to try to take the ball, even a lob or right down the middle, something to kind of, man.
Good move by Logan. Great serve to the ad.
Yeah, I know Logan's been playing more tournaments this year maybe than ever, so it's good to see him out getting active. Oh, yeah. Little bit of chaos that that Alec and Jacob are creating with the lob. That's good.
So deep there.
Yeah, so I guess it was 5-2 the other way, Jay.
5-2 the other way. Can I get another score update?
Great return by
I got
Jason.
a score update.
All right, give it to us.
Love 5, second set.
What? So 6-1, 5-0?
5-0. I felt bad because he gave me. And Logan still swinging away.
Hey, no mercy out here. It's Philly Cup playoffs, man. 15 all, 15-30. Trying to claw back here. It's going to be a tough.
We need one game for the boys. One game.
Yep. All you need is one. Start the comeback. Really liking the Logan Moore lobs.
Yes.
Getting low. Staying down. Look at that.
Great lob.
Yep. Jeez.
Great slap, great volley.
A hammer. You know, I am a little disappointed.
No one-handers yet.
I mean, what's up with that?
Hey, the opportunity has not been there.
They're just too busy, like, winning, I guess. I mean, that's what the fans want in bonus coverage. Yeah, you can kind of see just wearing them down. Is that 30 all, Jay?
I think so.
That is a fantastic volley by Jacob.
Good volley.
At a critical point in the match, too, to try to stay alive. Hey, and good for him, too. I mean, this is literally his first year making a Philly Cup appearance. He's obviously got the skills, really learning the game. That's why we're here. Man. Alec Kissel's volleys are underrated.
Yeah.
I mean, Fairbro is just hammering the ball, and he's just... Wow. Yo. Oh, my
tough
goodness. Wow. We're still going strong in the hut here at Aronimink. Last event of the year.
I saw an email from Matt that said food and beer. I think people came in for the freebie.
That's it.
The great vibe out here.
Oh, yeah.
I think people are excited about this huge weekend of paddle coming up.
Yeah, this is a great kickoff.
Great kickoff.
Oh, I thought he was going to do it, Jay. I thought that was the...
That was the chance. These lobs are awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
All right,
All right.
the boys are on the board.
Here we go. We got one. Let's go. Where do you think Jason Fairbro went to college? We are at 5-1 in the second set. Jacob and Alec are trying to stay alive. HBO is not a sponsor of Philly Cup, but
They should jump in there.
we have two sponsors that are better than HBO, Jay. We have Xenon Paddle, who is made a storm the last few years. Huge shout out to Noah, who sourced us with all the balls and has always been just an amazing supporter of the game.
Wow.
Unbelievable
Wow.
hands. One of the shot of the night.
Xenon paddle.
I mean, perfect timing. And our second sponsor is straight out of Conestoga. We got Dougie Knight with Camp Tecumseh.
Tecumseh.
Amazing camp for young folks. I believe Doug and his wife run the entire shindig. Amazing person, and we appreciate the sponsorship by Xenon Paddle with Noah and Camp Tecumseh with Mr. Doug Knight. Surprised not to see him here. He's the guy loves action. Something must have been important. All right, we got 5-2.
5-2. Don't call it a comeback.
Hey, we're crawling back here, man.
Dougie Knight, also part of the Conestoga Swim Club team that's playing in the finals next Thursday night, Thursday after Nationals.
Awesome. Yeah, they're going to be a tough team to beat. Is it Concord, Jay?
Conestoga versus Concord. So we have Nolan, we have Matt, and then we also have the Conestoga Juggernaut, right? Herman McAndrew, Eric Neeson, Connor Reinhardt, Jack App, Josh Pompin. They have Andrew Hawker, Robbie Rowe, Patrick McDermott, Fitz Nolan, you name them. It's a tough team.
Doesn't sound fair.
Sorry if I missed any of you guys. Little deep. I think that's when you have to just go save down the middle. No need to make your life tough on that deep ball.
Yeah, just reset the point, right?
Reset, get the short one, so then you can bring a little bit more action.
I could try.
Good pressure by Jason.
That might be triple match point, Jay. 3 quick points. Great serve. tough ball. Okay, I might have had that wrong, Jay. So it's
540.
Yeah.
The right shot to take, little roller.
Yep.
Oh, Jason with the blitz.
Yeah, I mean, if we end this match without seeing a one-handed backhand by Jason Fairbrother, it's going to feel incomplete. Really high lobs from Logan Moore. I mean, I feel like he's kind of set the pace to this match and setting up Jason for his forehand hammer. I mean, that's something we need to think about as partners is what shot can I hit to set up my partner? And this is a great example of Logan.
Good backhand.
Really good backhand. Was that the first one that we've seen?
I think so.
Yeah, that was very good. He must have been watching Eric West. Little Macy Elliott backhand. Yeah, Logan continues to stay consistent, hitting the right spots. I jinxed him, but
A little deep.
yeah, but really great spots and pushing his opponents back to then look to drive at the feet. I mean, you don't want it to end, Jay.
They don't. They're good points.
Yeah, can't say it enough that the team of Jason and Logan just really solid lobs. I mean, this is where some people disconnect with the game because it's a little boring, but it's super interesting because you just want to set. Yes! Yes! There it is!
Oh,
There it is! The 1-y!
to end the point.
That's it!
That is so good.
I mean, it's like he heard us from
Wow.
the hut. Unbelievable ball. Off the wire.
Back screen, and then he set up Logan for the chopper winner.
Unreal.
That was awesome.
I mean, I feel like our season at Philly Cup is 100% complete.
That was amazing. What a way to end it.
Yeah, what did Jason and Logan do well to win that match pretty handily?
I think they put more balls in play, and they capitalized on the short overheads, right? Those guys were hitting some shorter balls around the service line, and they were not afraid to bring some solid offense. They made them volley, open up their lob game, got a couple of errors. They spent a lot of the time at the net. Yeah, they played really solid. Mike, this was awesome. Great season of Philly Cup. We have National starting Thursday at Philly Cricket. Make sure everyone comes out. Any final thoughts?
This was great, man. I mean, you and I talked about this summer. The point was to have fun, get competition, and really just grow the game. And I think we had steady, like 30, 35, 40, 45 players come out every night for all 4 events. And I think I hope everyone enjoyed it. And I think it was exactly what we were looking to accomplish. And yeah, we'll see what this thing shakes up for next year. But this was a lot of fun, man.
A lot of fun. Thanks to all the players. Mike, thanks for setting this up. And we'll see everyone next year.
Thanks, everybody.